advantage. If you get on a run, you're going to get great plays, and that's been Houston's advantage all season long. Ime, by design, has really left Dunn wide open in all the matchups.
Oh, he was able to reestablish himself back in bounds. Now to Şengün, will spin, will shoot over Collins, and it goes down. First bucket for Şengün and the Rockets tonight.
And again,
over 8 assists per game. 5th in the league in the assists per game. They try to go into Durant, fronted by stands it, appreciates it. Collins the 3 and the rebound on the weak side to Şengün. So now 5 threes for the Clippers and 0 for 5 from 3. Rockets trying to add to their lead, and that one.
So he can roam, and then you got Jabari as Kawhi misses that layup attempt. Added strength, so that's no longer a mismatch inside for him.
Şengün's been struggling from 3, stepped in.
It's his load up on him, he's moved it.
Collins spun himself out of the basketball. Shooting 39% from 3 this season, 39% for his career. Just a tremendous shooter, tremendous player when on the floor, but his lack of availability is just really hurt this franchise. Stolen away, picked up by Collins, races the other way, leaves it short. This thing goes along. Able to fight over the top. Stay stripe for Şengün, and then he was able to lose him. Oh, I thought that thing was going to fall off. It did not. And one when Jabari does that. Jabari did have 22 points in that loss in Dallas. He did play well. Has played well against the Clippers, played well against them last year as Şengün finds Holiday. The release, the corner 3 is good. So Clippers started 1 of 8 for the floor, then went 9 of 13. Stolen by Alperen Şengün. And then he dumps it down.
Big fella, you had a little flashback there, didn't you?
Flashback.
Again, this is rare. This is something.
He pounced and got the score as Leonard misses the layup.
Clippers group.
Yes.
Where's the double? Read the double.
And they've often played like it this season. Part of their problems this year. Şengün misses the hook. Capella offensive. Lopez, touch pass. Open, corner 3, Kawhi Leonard. He misfires.
Yeah, just 2
for the pick. Shepard beats him. Missed the 3. Rebound ricochets to Amen Thompson. Finds Şengün. He'll drive into the lane. And it does not drop. But he did get fouled, and he will.
Official energy provider of the Houston Rockets.
That just does roll back. He's on pace for an historic season. What he's
someone just knife off of him and throw it in.
Hard shooting a career best of the foul line this year.
Look, James is grabbing his arm. Dunn jumps into him. And Houston saying, hey, Alperen's like, they're giving that access out nowadays.
Go over well.
Well, no, it happens on
Durant to Şengün, back to him up top. The 3 short.
And say, you know, at least it's not James or Kawhi shooting.
Şengün in space, working on Collins, falls down, and they're going to call Collins for the block, even though Şengün, and 3 starts for him back during the 04-05 season. Played for Jeff Van Gundy, who's now an assistant for him on the Clipper staff. Şengün to Adams, and another block, this time for Zubac. Behind the back to Dunn, and tried to throw a pass into Zubac and turned it over, and then over the shoulder. There we go to Jabari Smith Jr.
This break here. Look, Jabari's late. He doesn't see him, and he
first half. Kawhi.
Good job there, Jabari, putting those hands high. Session.
Well, Şengün trying to get the call. He did.
He got it, man. You just see it paying off, man, night and day.
A lot of these over the shoulder passing from James Harden this first half. Dunn, though, misses. James Harden is still an engine, still getting it done. Wow. And so, too, is Alperen Şengün.
He is so unique.
Rockets' biggest lead has been 9. They scored the first 9 points of this quarter. And try to go Zubac to left. It's 97 this season.
Clippers for the game. And
one of your guys?
Yeah, no, he's my guy. I work with him.
Okay.
We used to play. He's a player's coach, man. He's got a unique ability because he played with the greats, as Vanessa talked about earlier, to speak to those guys. And
one of the best of all time. Spinning Zubac. Şengün trying to draw some a point behind you. Now he's dropped off, Ryan.
That's huge. Big fella, I got one thing that allows people to remember me. Well, 2. As Alperen gets that to go, my name is on the
90 seconds or thereabouts for the Clippers. Final second of the half. Şengün from midcourt. Jabari Smith Jr. as well.
Yeah, really
in
like
that first half.
Really like Jabari's activity. Again, there's the double on KD.
And KD just 1 of 7 3-points in the half. And Şengün starts it off, a little lefty flip.
But 26% from three.
Yep.
They are struggling.
And they're 10 of 23. Remember, the Clippers started off 0 for 6 from 3. So they've been really hot ever since. Şengün jab stepping on Zubac. Again, these two teams like to ISO and post up a lot. There's the Flamingo. And had a big career.
You know, I want you to watch the drive. Look at that. There you go. That's the play.
Yeah, nice tic-tac-toe passing.
Twice.
Exactly. Like, I don't know if I've ever seen anything like that. Look at him, Kogi. Oh, it's not the talent with Kawhi. It's the lack of availability that's been his biggest issue. Poked it away from Şengün.
Lob. Only Kawhi with those mitts.
He threw that thing on the money. Şengün throws it up to Amen Thompson. Speaking of...
Look at this action. One of Houston's best action. 35 action. Throw it upstairs and I'm in Collins. Got numbers if you push. Oh my goodness.
Wow. Done like that and threw it right back to Şengün. We appreciate the gift. And now to a Jabari Smith Jr. who's open in the corner. He misses offensive rebound.
Even though he smoked that layup, he's been really good for Coach Lou.
Jabari will gallop into the paint, got fouled. Şengün sets the pick. Durant to a Kogi. Back to Şengün. Makes the Jimmy.
The level of
Practice. He said after 5 games in 7 days, it
wasn't on Collins, it was on Harden. They gave the foul to Harden, and Collins now officially with 3 personals. Lopez tying up Steven Adams. Oh, they're gonna in and out.
Donovich and knocks the ball out. He doesn't steal it, but those are game-winning plays. Those are
Şengün batted back, had to.
Credit for how good he is. He's played at an all-NBA level with the Clippers. Oh, nice Holiday on Batum, has him on skates. Finds Şengün, pulls back, the corner 3, no. Durant to Şengün, almost let him through.
yeah, they're just exaggerating this load up from the weak side.
Back to LP, stepping back, foul line, no. Back on the wraparound to Zubac, tied up by Şengün, whirled by that, but defensive league. Second. Durant to Şengün, to Jabari Smith Jr. Şengün gets turned back. KD has it stripped. Şengün picks it up, has to. Misses. One the Clippers will be. Rockets do get it inbounded to Şengün despite the pressure from Zubac. Now takes him off the dribble. Why are you kidding me? Shot!
All right, you see point Şengün. He's got the mismatch against Zubac.
Goes right at his chest. Faked it one way, went back the other way.
He speak too soon with LA going cold from 3.
Inside to Zubac. Pushed it, fouled, good foul. That's number 5 though on Alperen Şengün with a $1.02 remaining now.
Şengün, but again, give him space to work. Zubac uncomfortable playing here.
They do once again. 1-4 flat. Şengün again. Right at the chest of Zubac. Misses.
You end up being a man down.
Fans on their feet. Durant's turn over the top to Şengün. To Shepard. The 3. No. Rebound. Şengün tapped it twice. Third effort. No. Fourth effort. Plus the foul. Seconds to play. The Clippers have the
7-foot guy who can hit free throws.
Rockets
Throw it up to him.
timeout. Rockets do have a timeout.
Oh my God.
Throw it up to Amen Thompson. Now they'll play some keep away to try to milk some clock. Another turnover into Durant, now double team. Şengün fouled by Batum. Remaining.
And one of these just puts the game away. Just need one, big fella. Take your time, breathe, and knock it down.
It's it to
Them in this game.
Rockets advance the ball. Şengün looking, get it in. Does to Aaron Holiday. And the time